need a beat.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to I forgot the name of our
Sixth
podcast.
Quarter Fantasy Cast.
Fifth Quarter Fantasy with your host, me, Coach V, my co-host, Dr. Drye, and Pete. Oh, wait, that's not Peepaw. It's Coach Weeman.
From the Kansas City Koofs.
Oh,
wow.
me? Oh, yeah.
So, everyone, we have a special guest tonight. It's our good pal and social media manager, Coach Joseph Robinette Weeman.
I have been failing on the social media part of that because I got a job. So, I've been doing terribly the last few weeks.
We didn't pay you enough money, I guess.
Yeah, it was $0.
You didn't get any of those checks?
None.
I sent several checks to your home. Yeah, several
you
checks.
did? You did?
So I'm guessing
I can smell the lies from across the screen.
I think they got lost in the mail because Fifth Quarter Fantasy Cast has quite the budget.
$0.
We use the free version of StreamYard. That's not our logo. That's
StreamYard's
logo.
And here's the thing. It's not the third or the fourth. Fifth quarter.
Yeah.
So anyway,
after the
I was the coach of the infamous fantasy football league winning Kansas City Koofs. I'm going to sound really terrible. I set it on auto draft. I just let it roll until I lost the game. I didn't even know how to update. I think Kevin or one of you two had to tell me how to do it. And then I did it. And then I only updated maybe once. And I won the whole thing. Grand champion. Just setting it on auto draft.
And Vinny won his first championship last year.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
I haven't really kept up with it. I've been terrible. I have lived in 3 different states across 7 years. So I've been busy, and I'm hoping I can settle down now. So I'm glad to be on. I'm glad to be a guest. Glad to be filling in for Peepaw today.
Hell yeah! Well, welcome to the show. That is fantastic. We have 3 viewers right now. Our record's 4. So we'll see where that takes us. Joe Bennett, Pastor Joe, getting in here. Excited about that. Commenting legend on Dr. Weems here. So
thank you.
Yeah. So we know Coach Weeman went undefeated this week, and he also didn't win any games. But Coach V, how'd you do?
I went 0-3 this week. It was a terrible week. I benched Jared Goff because I got scared, and that was bad. That was really my only. That was my only really bad move. All the other moves. So I'm not mad at my squads because I made the right choice based on the information available, and we lost. I didn't make bad choices besides Jared Goff, so I'm fine with it. It's when you make a shit decision over and over again that you should be mad at yourself. I made good decisions based on good info. We're moving on. We're moving past it. We have good teams.
Listen, you can't lose if you don't ever play.
That's true.
Yeah.
And take it from that's straight from the Coach Weeman playbook. Now you guys need to listen to this man. He has not lost a fantasy matchup since 2012.
That's actually true.
Coming straight off the championship and then just retiring, ending on top.
Like a WWE wrestler. Oh, I won. Just kidding. Now I'm done.
I went 5-5 this week. I did lose to Pastor Joe. So that's exciting. Coach V, we didn't play or anything. Oh, Joe went 6-2 this week. That's awesome. He's in 8 leagues. My best team, my only undefeated team is the team that is currently rebuilding and tanking pretty much. We went we're 2-0. We're a horrible team. We have no superstars. We have a little bit of draft capital, and we'll see where that goes. So anyway, excited to get into this week's awards. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. Add to the stage. There we go. All right. So for those of us who haven't tuned in before, I know we have a lot of people tuned in right now. We're a very silly show. You're not going to get a lot of stats from us, but you're going to get a lot of awards. So first we have the week 2 the Hillshire Farm Gift Basket of Disappointment Award.
Go me.
These are whenever, and Coach V, you explain it best.
Yeah. Well, so you get this gift and you got to be nice, but you can tell it's right there by the front door at Walmart for a reason, because it's a thoughtless gift. And so you're disappointed when you get this gift. You're not going to rip it up and throw it in their face, because you might get hungry in like mid-June and crack this bad boy open and have a slice. But you're not thoroughly excited for this gift. So, Coach Weeman, how do you feel about the Hillshire Farm gift basket for Christmas?
I've never given anyone one.
Have you ever received one?
I don't remember. Probably not.
Would you eat it?
Yeah. I mean, if somebody got this for me, I would very nicely open it. I'd eat a little bit, and then probably it would go bad.
Yeah. I mean, I've received this before and did that exact thing. It's June. It's been 6 months. I need to eat something. We don't have any groceries. I'll pull this bad boy out from under the bed, shove that big old beef stick right in my mouth, and just chomp. And
oh no, you got to get a knife and cut it up.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel like it. I'm in bed, so then I just take a bite of the Swiss cheese, and then
how does Denver what? You do this in front of your son?
No, no. Oh. This is a 18 and up activity.
Private stash.
Private stash. So these guys, we're not mad. We're just really disappointed. We're not dropping these guys, but they might be flirting with a possible benching at this point. So, oh no. Oh, there he is. So I know I have Ashton Genty up here. Or as I like to call him, Aston Genty lately. He was as sure a thing as there could have been. First round draft capital, one of the best prospects we've seen since Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley. He's up there with those guys. But he has not scored. He fell into the end zone week 1, so he had 12 points. But this past week, only 8 points. Really disappointing last night. Not really coming through for people. Very disappointed in him. Now, he's at a point now where, if I have Javonte Williams, who scored 20-plus points the last couple weeks, I might be considering a Ashton Genty for Javonte Williams move, and it feels so wrong, but you can't just sit around forever. I'd rather miss the breakout than risk single-digit weeks over and over again.
Yeah, Ashton Genty's a tough one to deal with, but they're trying to say that they're going to keep working him, keep getting him his carries, get him up to like 20 carries, and he can improve. Maybe so. Derrick Henry, that is Peepaw's disappointment this week, I believe. He sent that in.
He's only 31. Get it together, Derrick.
He's a young man at the position.
I understand he's in Baltimore, but come on, man.
So Peepaw was very disappointed. I was disappointed in Derrick Henry this week. I don't think he's like Hillshire worthy, because I wouldn't consider benching him. You just play him regardless. You're just going to have those really low weeks. He got game flowed. The Browns were targeting Derrick Henry and didn't target anything else because Lamar Jackson threw for 4 touchdowns. So, but someone I am disappointed with and is flirting with the benching for me is Chase Brown. I did my own sound effect for that one. So I don't know.
There's a button for that.
Man, that sounded like a coof if I ever heard of it. No.
Very, very stinky.
I don't like it.
Because Chase Brown was like very reliant on that touchdown week 1 to make his week. And then week 2, with Joe Burrow going down, things really went downhill. I'm going to have to see if this like Jake Browning offense can support Chase Brown. I'm not looking forward to it because I think they needed every bit of firepower they could muster to stay in games with their bad defense. And Jake Browning's going to sling it all over the field. But I think Chase Brown's going to get game flowed. And so he could be coming soon to the S to the B.
Aren't you near Cincinnati? Like, why don't you just go drive down there and talk to him?
I feel like me and the doc are like equidistance to Cincinnati.
We're both 4 hours away.
Actually, I might only be 4 hours away or less now that I'm thinking about it. Up in Detroit, I might go down there and be like, "Listen, you Bengal, what are you doing?"
And shake your fist.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's our Hillshire gift basket of disappointment. Now, next we have the Sleep Number Shit the Bed Award for week 2. These are the players we're just done with. We're either done with or they're definitely on the bench at minimum. So I couldn't get any good graphics this week. I was really rushed, so I was just barely able to get names on here. But look at that dirty, nasty mattress. Coach Weems, you ever had a mattress like that?
I don't know, but I'd pack it in on Jaden Reed because he certainly is a packer.
Yeah.
Whoa, you didn't know I was going to pull that one, did you?
Yeah, that's some good work.
Sometimes I pay attention.
Yeah. So, Coach V, who you got on here?
So I put Sam Laporta on here because you can't look past the fact that there was a 5-touchdown game for Jared Goff and Sam Laporta got none of it. That's really that's really concerning, considering, he had a good week 1, but if you take last season into account, I feel like he's on thin ice with a lot of people. And they had an offensive explosion this week, and he wasn't a part of it.
Oh no!
So
I'll take that because I work by Ford Field, so I'll just go talk to him. Sam, it's me over here.
Coach Weeman from that one episode of Fifth Quarter Fantasy.
Yeah, you watched that. Him and his stash.
I was
watched the one episode I was on.
I was on the 35th episodes. Go talk to Sam for us because people have been, we spent a little draft capital on the guy and he's just not coming through. His name's right on here. It's Sam Laporta Potty.
All right, look, he's young. I think he's in his early 20s, like 23 or 4 maybe.
Where'd he go to college?
I don't know. I don't know that much about him.
24 years old.
Oh, okay.
24 years old, and you're in that. You have that as a mattress. You ought to be ashamed.
Yeah. You definitely need to get a new one or give it away. There's guys out there that'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, you work across the street from some. I'm sure. It's Detroit.
Wait, didn't you turn one of your clean mattresses into one of these mattresses one time with the swipe of your anus?
What? Oh, wrong guy.
Wrong target.
Wrong party.
I'm pretty sure that there's a good story about you turning a knife.
I don't remember.
No.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
What are you talking about?
You said you streaked in your bed one time. You doo-doo streaked in your own bed one time. On the nice clean sheet.
Let me think.
That was me.
I don't remember that. Then again, I don't know. I'm getting older, clearly, so like
maybe you were telling a drunken story.
Maybe you just said it to look cool.
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know. I probably said a lot of stuff because I thought it was funny or cool.
That's how you look cool. You
Oh,
shit in
thank
your
you.
own bed.
You know who's not cool is Aston Genty and Jaden Reed for what they've done to Peepaw.
All right, I'm still here. Hold on, I'm just readjusting the phone. Y'all go ahead.
Whoa. So yeah, why is hang on, I got the text message from Peepaw.
Oh yeah, it was an angry, probably like regular time text because he's in Europe, but like 4 a.m. our time text.
Yeah, STB Genty. Is it too early to do this? He was picked to be a top 5 running back and hasn't done that yet. If it's too early, then Jaden Reed can plop his butt in the bed. I swapped him out for Rome and would have won had I not trusted his ass from week 1. 0 points and injured, even worse than he already was.
Yeah, he got rated.
Yeah. That was what, Thursday night game? And yeah, Jaden Reed, he went down early, and nothing pisses me off more than whenever someone doesn't have the decency to score first. And thanks, Joe. And getting a little love. So I mean, you know, you got to have the decency to at least like score a touchdown before you get injured. Pretty messed up that he just went and got injured first. So that's that's how you end up on the bed. I put, and this is something we'll get into a little bit more in our fast segments, but almost all rookies. I've never seen so much underperforming. I know it's only week 2, and they say don't freak out after week 1. Well, it's week 2 now. We're going into week 3. How long until we decide it's a trend and we've been on the train a little too long? So almost all rookies not coming through. If your name's not Emeka Egbuka, or there's got to be someone else coming through. Emeka Egbuka, Tet McMillan. That's really about it.
Tyler Warren.
He's been good too. So, example, so not to deviate too much, but going back to my 2025 God Squad, reserved for overperformers, those who overperform, league winners, and straight up dogs. No first rounders allowed. This is not working out well at all. So Joe Burrow injured, Jaden Daniels injured, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love still healthy, but haven't really ascended to this. This is a bad list. All right. RJ Harvey, no playing time. Chase Brown, shit the bed. Travion, no playing time. Alvin Kamara hasn't done anything. Zach Charbonnet, 1 point this week. Jerome Ford.
Why did you even pick him?
I don't know. Jerome Ford, third string running
back.
Little Bill, cartoon character. Brashard Smith.
Why?
Brashard Smith not getting any playing time, even though Pacheco sucks. Let's go on to the wide receivers. Drake London, 5 points. Calvin Ridley not doing anything. Garrett Wilson shut down last week. Tet McMillan, he's doing all right. Jaden Higgins, where the hell has he been? DJ Moore outperformed by Roma Dunze. Luther Burden outperformed by Roma Dunze and everyone else on the offense. Efton Chisholm hasn't even been activated yet. Matthew Bolton coming up with 2 to 3 points a week. DK Metcalf, he's been average. Drake, yeah. So, and then let's move on to tight ends. McBride's been okay, but he hasn't been that one. He's tight end 5. George Kittle injured. Njoku outperformed by a rookie. Tyler Warren doing okay. So out of like 25 players, like maybe good on like 2. So that's why I'm freaking out so much. It's been a really rough year, and I think we just have to go through this. But and also Mike Arthur Smith Vrabel, his usage of Travion Henderson, he should be thrown in jail. Crazy. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the Patriots game, everybody was eating and coming up for seconds, and everyone was well fed except for Travion Henderson. He has 8 carries in 2 weeks. He is their best running back, and they don't realize it. And Mike Vrabel, he's the next Arthur Smith. I know he's had him on his staff before. I think a little bit of cheese got rubbed off on him or something.
Butt cheese.
Yeah, butt cheese everywhere. So Mike Vrabel does not know what he has in such an explosive running back in Travion Henderson. And they're using him as their RB3. Antonio Gibson is getting more carries than Travion Henderson, and he's a straight cheese ball. But there's zero reason why he should be so criminally underutilized, and he is not startable right now. Unfortunately, you took him at the 1.3 in your rookie draft. You're wrong. They just don't feel like using him. I guess they don't want to win by too much or something. But that's why Mike, Arthur Butthole Smith, Vrabel is on the sleep number shit the bed award.
Okay, so we need to get perked up a little bit. We need to get perked up.
Wait,
here.
I got this. Let me lift real quick.
Oh,
You got to warm up first, Weeman. What are you doing?
dang. You need to eat some Cliff Bars before you do that.
Wow.
Actually, no, I got Tums. Well, I mean, to be fair, Jonathan Cain did believe that I was ripped. So
He did.
Whoa.
He still tries to tell me, I knew it the whole time. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You would have said
No, like I'm just sitting we're at the bowling alley, and
For
I
those
just
who don't
let me
know-
get my snack.
Yeah, for those who don't know the story, what happened that night, Weems?
Oh, y'all put me in like some suit, or like you stuffed my. Was it like a suit, or like
It was
how did I
it was
get?
a muscle suit, and
Okay.
you wore a long sleeve shirt over it.
Yeah. And he believed it. The idea was to, because I haven't seen this guy in a while. The idea was to prank him, and just his reaction. Like I'm surprised he didn't have to go to the dentist for like a broken like jaw, because he was just like, woo!
He was like, "Weeman, you're so strong," and
Yeah. And then I would like fake flex, and he'd go, whoa.
you
Was
would
Vinny
see
there that night or no?
I was
Vinny was
there.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
you remember this.
yeah. He was,
And then I
he
would
was-
waddle up to the bowling alley and like barely roll it, like, and he goes, "Oh, you're faking." I'm like, "No, dude, I don't want to overextend."
and I was like, "Oh shit, he didn't look strong when he threw that." So, but like, and then we had Coach V coach you up on like what your regiment was and like what you've been eating and stuff. And what came out of your mouth was Cliff Bars, and I was like, "Oh no." And anyway, but we had set the joke up for about a year. Anytime he mentioned like, "Oh, we should see Weeman," like, "Oh no, he's in Florida," or like, you were in college and all that. He was in college too, but in a different place. And then like one time, like we even like completely C-blocked him at my wedding. We said like this was before you were married and before he was married, but like he saw some girl and he was like, "Oh, she's cute. I think I'm gonna go talk to her." And I'm like, "No, dude. Her and Weeman just broke up, and Weeman has a temper, and he's got a bad temper, and he's been working out like crazy. You do not want to piss him off." And so it kind of set that tone, and he didn't go talk to her.
Well,
That could have been his wife.
That could have been, but he's got a new one now, so that's good.
Jonathan Cain's tombstone. It'll be like say Jonathan Cain, the dates, and then I knew it was a muscle suit. Right?
how's he doing? Anyone kept up with him?
I talked to him today randomly.
Whoa!
He's doing really good. He's got a wife and a baby, and anyway,
That man is a father.
Yep, sexually active. So,
At least one.
at least once. So we know at least once. There's proof. Speaking of sexually active, look at this graphic.
The graphic. Sorry.
Yeah, welcome to Weights for Men, Flex of the Week, Week 2 edition.
Okay.
And these are the players that we're just proud of. We're just going to flex for a minute and celebrate these players in all of their glory, every inch of them and who they are.
Every inch. So my guy is JSN, and this is because we're the only podcast that comes clean. I talked a lot of shit about JSN in the offseason. I didn't think that it was going to work out. I thought, and I mean, honestly, the quarterback situation isn't working out perfectly there, but fantasy-wise, it's working out for JSN. So my justification was that the quarterback situation isn't going to be great. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it's enough for JSN, who is clear number one, putting up tons of points. So yeah, he's a flex of the week. So I went from talking shit to making him flex of the week because we're big men on this show.
Big men. I put my Balzac Ertz on here. And this is one of your boys, Coach V. You were the only person on him. Like, he wasn't even in me or Peepaw's top 20 whenever we did our positional rankings, and that was a big mistake. So, but you had him, what, number 3 or something? Like, something really high.
He may have been top 5 for sure.
And I think right now he's like number 2 or 3 or something like that. And very much someone that you're like clamoring to get on the waiver wire if he's there. He's just so consistent. And I heard someone on XM radio this morning just say he's like a baseball card guy. So like on the back, you look at the stats, you're going to get the same thing every time. You kind of got the card memorized. So, expect 5 for 50 and a possible touchdown every week out of my Balzac Ertz. And then a couple of guys from Peepaw here. Brandon Aubrey, man, what a weapon. Like, he feels just like the Boz God last year. Just a complete positional advantage. So if you have Brandon Aubrey, he can make it from 80 yards out. We see it every week, and they use him as a weapon. And then Roma Dunze, the one guy in Chicago's offense I was not on. I literally have the 2 other guys on my God squad. But Roma Dunze proving everybody wrong. He can't separate for shit, but he can catch anything. So he's on here, and happy to have him in the Weights for Men class.
All right, so we got one more slide, and this is our – I love that guy. Weeman, what do you think about this man?
Russ Wilson?
No, this man.
The man holding the nugs. What do you think about him?
I don't – I mean, I think if he was trying to give me one of those nuggets, I would politely say thank you and then just, maybe, not take it and say, I'm okay, bless you, have a great day, and continue to go on about my business.
I feel like that's something that would happen to you, too, now that you're in Detroit.
I have an interesting story about that I won't. Well, yeah, I guess it's appropriate.
Just do it at this point.
So I decided, because I work downtown Detroit, I work with downtown Detroit, there's and I mean this very respectfully, very nicely, there's a rougher neighborhood. Then there's the baseball stadium, Mom's Spaghetti, 2 concert halls, and my office building. And then a nice little restaurant that's right there that Eminem works with. And then if you continue to go down a little further, it's another rougher area. And I thought that I was going to go maybe just try to find some candy or a snack or something one day on my lunch break. And a guy came up to me in front of one of the little gift shops they have, trying to hand me money and say, hey, can you go in there and buy me a lighter? And I went, no. And then I turned around and walked all the way the other way because I was like, why can't this guy go in and buy his own lighter? Why do you need me to go in and do it? I felt like he was really trying to lure me into something.
Yeah.
Very similar. Here, have a nugget. No, I'm good. I don't want your nugs. I got my own nugs. It's legal here. Ooh. Anyway.
But what if he was like, here's some money, go buy me some nuggets?
No.
And you can have one.
I would say no. The nugs are very legal here. I don't know. Is it what is it in Ohio? Is it? I mean, we can talk about that, right?
Yeah, yeah. You can talk about anything you want on this show.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Do y'all smoke up there, or what's the deal?
I think it's. I know you can like go buy gummies and stuff, like in
Like the
Wadsworth.
real ones?
I don't know how real they are, but they'll do the.
Okay. Like Tennessee and Florida gummies, or
I
like
think I think like Tennessee and Florida gummies.
okay, okay.
I mean,
Because we
it
have a place called the House of Dank, and I've driven by it a couple times, but not been in it. But they got billboards for it. And then they've got another one that's called Gatsby's, like the Great Gatsby. And their sign says, "Have you tried the weed Old Sport?" And I kind of want to dress really nice and go in there just to throw them off, like with a little fedora, because they'll give you the real deal.
yeah, yeah.
Weeman, have you ever gotten an 11th McNugget in a 10-piece before?
Oh, great feeling, especially when you get like a large Dr. Pepper and a large fry. You open it up, and you're splitting it. Let's say it's late at night, and you're splitting it with your wife, and you give her five, but then you realize, oh shit, one more. Great feeling, and then she looks at you and goes, "Well, you got a 10-piece." No, 11.
11 Hutch. Um,
That's how
So who
these
is so
players.
who is this guy on the photo? After I rudely said things about him.
that's our friend.
Oh well, I'm sure he'll understand. He seems cool.
He
Yeah, his
passed away
name's
last week.
yeah. So
Rip.
Todd
Do y'all really know the guy in the photo? Like, who is it?
Todd.
No, no. Eh.
No, his name's Todd.
Oh, nice.
Parker. He lives in Kentucky, so whenever we meet halfway, he usually meets us.
What a guy.
Yeah, he's very strong. Um, so whenever you get that 11th McNugget, it's a great surprise. Just like these players on here, Russell Wilson, Jawan Johnson, and Drake May. I put Russell Wilson because he was in that bed last week and came right out of the filth, and he put up 450 yards. Blessed Malik Neighbors with some targets, really came through for fantasy. So he was a really good McNugget Award winner. Felt like an 11th McNugget. So he is my entry onto this list.
I put Jawan Johnson on the list because he's past couple years, he's like that pickup that you pick up, and then
The
he
bye week.
doesn't, and he doesn't do it. Like, but then you drop him, and then he does it, and like you're just frustrated with him. And I think he's like turning a corner this year, probably because Spencer Rattler's playing all right, but this is two in a row, and I don't know if he's ever put two in a row together. So that
He
was
has
a
now.
pleasant surprise. He's still out there on waiver wires in a few leagues. If you don't get that Zach Ertz waiver wire ad, then maybe try Jawan Johnson if he's out there. Put two waivers in and see if one of them hits. And yeah, so he could be consistent, and that would be nice. And I know people added Drake May to the list, who turned it around this week. The offense got on track a little bit. Looked a little bit better this week. How much of that is Miami defense? I guess we'll find out once they play some other teams. But yeah, Drake May. I'm high on Drake May, so I was glad to see him pick it up this week too.
Yeah. They just need to start using Travion a bit more. But all right. So those are our awards for week number 2, and now we're gonna watch Weems eat an entire box of Tums as the halftime show.
No, just two, and you already all saw one.
Man, close. All right, so we have a nice word from one of our sponsors today.
gonna play it?
I'm looking for it. There it
Oh,
is.
okay.
Hi, my name is Javier, and I am the owner of the Loco Taco. Thank you for choosing the Loco Taco for all of your Mexican needs. At the Loco Taco, we have fresh ingredients. On Thursdays, we have 3 tacos for $1. On Tuesdays, we have 2 tacos for $2. And on Fridays, we have margaritas. So come on down to the Loco Taco, grab yourself a handful of Chex Mix, have a good time.
All right.
Thanks, Javier.
What a guy. Weeman,
Oh, I've
have you
met
ever
him.
have you been to the Loco Taco?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I've had some of their specials. They make a really good Presidente margarita, especially when you've had too many tacos.
On Fridays.
Yeah, I do find it interesting that it's not Tuesday, but hey, Friday's a good day. It's right before the weekend. I get that right after I get Mackles. I don't know if you've ever had Mackles.
Hey, Mackle pizza,
Excellent pepperoni pizza there.
hot tasty pizza.
Mhm.
Well, very good. So now we're gonna get into just some quick segments, some topics that we just want to talk on a little bit. So rookies, I did want to get into this a bit more because I play a lot of Dynasty. That is, I have 2 boys too, but it's my pride and joy. So the the rookies, let's go through it. So many of them just not startable, or you're thinking about benching them because they're just not getting usage, or they're crapping their pants. So let's go through it. 1.1, Ashton Genty. You might be considering a benching here. He's a borderline first, second round pick.
Wasn't he on the mattress earlier?
He was on the mattress earlier.
Okay, deserved it.
Deserved it.
What are we doing, Aston?
Yeah. So there's that. Omari and Hampton fumbled last night, and he was already underutilized. He only had 9 touches for like 20-something yards. But they did put the fumble on Herbert. It's kind of unclear what happened there, but Najee Harris out touching him, or Najee Harz, as I like to call him, because he lost an eye. So that's not good. Travion Henderson criminally underused, the RB3 for the New England Patriots, even though he's their best running back. Travis Hunter thought he'd be a complete cheat code in IDP leagues. I don't even think he's recorded a stat. He's a 3 catches for 22 kind of guy. Tet McMillan, he's coming through just fine. RJ Harvey, massive disappointment. They only use J.K. Dobbins. Who else? Emeka Egbuka, he's come through. Matthew Golden, he's nothing. Let's see. Colston Loveland's doing nothing. It's pretty much just like a big shit fest. Like it's not been good from top to bottom. There's only maybe 2 or 3 rookies that are doing anything. But why do we think this is? Because everyone looked pretty promising coming in. I thought it was going to be a very strong running back class, and I've been very disappointed. Anyone have any idea why?
I mean, I think it's just expectations over the past couple of years have really changed for rookies. We're expecting that just instant like getting on the field, making an impact. When the reality of like the NFL history is like rookies have made like low impact just like in the span of time. So it's more recently where we like expected rookies to do more. So because we expect them to do more, we draft them more heavily, and then we get pissed when they're not doing it. So I don't know if it really is like I would have to like talk to someone who's like an NFL historian or like one of those crazy stat people to be like, can you tell me how rookies historically have performed And are they performing shittier now or better now? Or are we just expecting more of them? So, because like, think about like 2 years back, Gibbs is on the scene, and we're pissed off for what, like 6, 7 games, you know?
Yeah.
And so I feel like rookies do get kind of effed because there's just like this expectation that they're going to hop onto the field and do something when they used to get this like period of time where they could just suck or not even play.
Yeah, and Caleb Johnson, I dropped his ass mid-game. I like rage dropped him. He wasn't playing for me, but he was on my bench, and he was already pretty buried on the depth chart. I thought he was going to be RB1. I thought he was going to get all this usage early on in the offseason, and then I slowly kind of came off of that a little bit, and he fumbled on a kick return, his one chance, and yeah, he's done. Like I don't even think he's going to get that.
So you kicked him off the team? Done? Like he's off your team?
Yep. See ya.
Oh wow.
He's on the waiver wire if you want to go get him.
Oh, I don't know. No, I'm good. I mean, if you don't like him, I'm sure he's terrible.
Yeah, he sucks, man. But
Too bad.
Weems, did you have any rookies on that 2012 Kansas City team?
Oh man, if you list some of them, I can be like, oh yeah, I had him. Like I'd have to hear their name now.
Do you remember anyone on the team, like your quarterback? Wasn't it Phillip Rivers was your quarterback?
It had to be because I think he was doing really well. I literally set the thing on auto draft. So like whenever my pick was, it would just pick whoever it thought was best.
Yeah.
Was he a rookie that year or no?
No. I think he was an old man.
Okay, hold on. I've got a computer here. Let's Google 2012 NFL rookies. And let's see if I like have any
Yeah,
names
see if
that
you
like pop
recognize
up.
anybody.
Russell Wilson, does that sound familiar? No.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
I might have had him.
we put him on the 11th McNugget award list. He's an old man now.
Yeah.
Full circle moment for you.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Okay. I'm looking here. I mean, I know that Andrew Luck was selected first by the Colts that year, if I recall right. I'm just pulling that out of my butt now. I don't know. I'm just Googling. Was that right? Was
Right.
it really Andrew Luck? Now I really want to know. One of y'all go Google. Where's Joseph Bennett? Fact check me on that and put it in the comment. Like I want to know if that's true. Because if that's true, that's just crazy.
Then you're back.
Oh, I've been back. I never left.
That's right. Haven't lost.
No, that's true because you can't lose if you don't play. Maybe one year, like if I can get my life together, I'd play.
You could
We'll
auto
see.
draft again.
Exactly. I mean, you're not kidding. Like if I was in your league, I would auto draft and not update until I lost. If I lost, I would like make some tweaks.
Fully recommend. All right. Well, so we all know JJ McCarthy sucks, and now all of a sudden injured and out for 2 to 4 weeks, which I'm excited about because I am a Jefferson owner, and he just couldn't get the ball to him. So JJ McCarthy, I also think, he did just have a baby, so he didn't birth it, but his wife had a baby, or he's
Are
pretty
you
young.
sure he didn't birth it out of his butt and it wasn't a butt baby?
Yeah, a butt baby. So
I mean, it might have been. You never know.
yeah, so he just wanted to spend time with his little butt baby, and he didn't get any parental leave, so he probably just wanted 2 to 4 weeks. But anyway, now we have Carson Wentz throwing the ball. F yeah or F that. If you're a Jefferson owner or a Hawkinson owner or anyone else, or even a Wentz owner, how are you feeling about this?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think McCarthy I just haven't been a McCarthy guy, and I just haven't been feeling it these first couple games. He kind of lucked up
Oh,
and
he's
had a
nothing
nice
more than a
game.
common butt cheese boy.
And
It's
yeah,
my
I mean,
ankle,
I
my
think
ankle, my ankle.
that's really what he is. He's a butt cheese boy. I think Wentz doesn't give him a better chance to win, but neither did McCarthy, and neither do we care about wins. We care about like our fantasy assets scoring points. So yeah, I think Wentz has the experience of getting the ball to the appropriate fantasy targets, and that's all we care about.
He's
Yep.
32, by the way. I did look it up. 32. So he's a bit younger than we are. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt on that.
He's young and spry. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. Just because we don't have JJ McCarthy throwing for 50 yards a game anymore, and a lot of people they were in love with him because he had that fourth quarter comeback, and it's like, hey, he had one good quarter out of 8. So let's think about that for a minute. But Carson Wentz, yeah. I'm all in, and he's a horrible decision maker. That guy makes some dumb decisions with the football, but he slanged that hoe. So he's gonna throw it around all over the place, mostly to Justin Jefferson, and I'm excited to have Justin Jefferson back in my lineup. But also they have Kevin O'Connell over there, and he's the quarterback whisperer. So maybe we see a career year from 32-year-old rookie Carson Wentz.
I have a fun fact about Carson Wentz. If Wentz starts, it would make him the first quarterback in NFL history to have started a game for 6 different organizations in 6 straight seasons.
Wow.
I guess he can't decide on a team, or what's his deal?
I guess everybody wants to be his friend.
Why does he have so many teams? Is that bad or good?
He is quite fond of the interception, from what I've been told.
Oh, that means he's throwing it to the wrong people. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's colorblind. Maybe he needs new glasses or contacts. But I mean, I don't know.
So he's not that good.
He might not be, and he's been trying for a long time.
He has. Hold on. When did he join the NFL? See, this is the kind of factual stuff you get when you bring me. Now I got to look this up.
That's true. That's true. So we'll find out how many years went. He's probably been in about 9 or 10 years, I would think.
Let's see. You know what always is right? Wikipedia. It's never wrong. So let's see. He was born December 30th, 1992. Old. Let's see.
His parents were happy about that tax return.
I bet they were. He was in the first round, the second overall pick in the 2016 draft. And it was for the Eagles. And then there's Colts, Commanders, go Rams, the Chiefs. So he played with Mr. Taylor Swift. And then now the Vikings.
Yep. And here he is, ready to throw the ball.
Wait, does he have... Would that mean that he does have a Super Bowl ring, or he does not? Because with Chiefs 23...
I think he does from the Eagles, but Nick Foles won that championship because he was hurt. But I think he received a nice little ring. But enough about Carson Wentz. Moving on. This is yours.
Let's talk about BTJ. A lot of things swirling around his health, his injury status, wrist, whatnot. But
who's BTJ? What's his name?
Oh, Big Timmy Jackson. So, how do we feel about Big Timmy Jackson and the Jacksonville Jaguars? And so, I mean, I don't know what to think about BTJ. I think if it's an injury thing, then I feel a lot better about it. But if it's not an injury thing, and it's like people saying like it's like a head thing, like it's his mental game, or is it just like there's a lot of weird stuff going on? A new coach, and you got Trevor Lawrence. You got Trevor Lawrence like waving off the head coach. There's some weird stuff going on down there. So, anyways, I'm not feeling. I mean, I was very high on BTJ. I'm worried about him. How do you think? Is BTJ porked for this season?
I think we find out how porked he is in the next couple weeks. I think he's at a turning point. If this shit goes on for like a month, then he might be well porked. But it's all going to depend on if Patrick the Porker shows up. If you see him in the corner, coins spilling out of the front there, ready to get after it and start just humping the competition, that's when we'll know if BTJ is porked. And you do not want to be around when that happens. What do you think of that, Weems?
Oh, I was just doing the face for Patrick the Porker.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we're in wait and see mode with that, but there's definitely a higher level of concern because apparently he's been making some business decisions to like not take on contact and things like that. Not what you want to see out of a round 1, round 2 turn guy.
Yeah. So my next one, I had 2 this week. Roma Dunze, for real wide receiver 1. He is head and shoulders standing above the crowd now. There were some fantasy folks saying that, he was going to be the one to have out of that whole slew of guys there. And so is it for real? Wide receiver 1, Roma Dunze.
Well, I'm not one of those people. So I think I'm still fighting it because I don't want it to be Roma Dunze. I wanted it to be DJ Moore or Luther Burden, and it's just not happening. So I don't know. It kind of feels like, and I know Roma Dunze is better than Quentin Johnston, but it has that same feel. Like all of a sudden Quentin Johnston's a thing. And but he's ass. Like we've seen it for a year now. And he had what some would call like a mini breakout last year, but I really don't see it. So we know Quentin Johnston sucks, but he's looked great the first couple weeks. Roma Dunze, I don't think he's had a lot of volume, so I think I'm wondering if those touchdowns are inflating everything, and we might have a reverse Patrick the Porker situation going on. So I still don't believe, but I could be convinced in a couple more weeks.
Yeah, week 1 he was 6 out of 9, and week 2 he was 7 out of 11.
Can he keep delivering elite fantasy numbers though? That's gonna be the question.
So far, he is.
Yeah. What do you think, Weems? What do you think he does in week 3?
He did 2 TDs. I'd like to see him do another 2, maybe 3.
Wow. Weems,
Hey,
confirmed Roma Dunze guy.
Did you find any stats on Big Timmy Jackson for us?
Is he Vikings or Jaguars?
He's Jaguars.
Okay, because it said Jaguars and then it said Vikings 2025. Like, did he move?
Oh, you're thinking of Tim Patrick. We're talking about Big Timmy Jackson.
Okay. Like maybe they just moved from the Jaguars to the. So is it Timothy Jackson?
I mean, they just call him Big Timmy Jackson. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if
jeez.
that's like a locker room name or if that's his real name, but we just call him BTJ for short.
Big Timmy Jackson. I love it. Anyway, I'll find out.
While you're cranking on that, we got our last one from the doc.
Okay.
Yeah. And, it can be kind of a gamble, but if you like gambling, head on down to Underdog Fantasy. Use code 5th Quarter Fantasy, and Underdog will match your first deposit for up to $1,000, and we get $10. So make sure you go do that. Use our code 5th Quarter Fantasy today, and have a lot of fun. Grab yourself a handful of Chex Mix while you're there, and enter a few contests. All right, so last one, Malik Neighbors. Is he And I think there's a clear path to this. I've been a big Malik Neighbors guy over the years. I am trying to acquire him one last time. I sent a trade of Drake London and 3 firsts. It was denied. And then the big blow up happened this weekend, and I have a ton of draft capital to burn in that league. So I sent Drake London and 6 first-round picks over the next 3 years. And he's got to think about it. So don't make me throw that 7th and 8th one in there. But because I might just do it. But that league, I'm trying to build the greatest team ever assembled, and I would then have Chase, Jefferson, Puka Nakua, Malik Neighbors. That's the core 4. And then I also have Jahmyr Gibbs. I also have Travion Henderson, Omarion Hampton, Jaden Daniels. You name it. If they're good at football, they're on the team. But yeah, it might not be enough to acquire him. But we saw what he can do. We know about the 170 targets in his rookie season last year. Russell Wilson's slinging it. And if he goes down for whatever reason, Jameis Winston's going to do it. Jackson Dart's going to do it. He's got a great situation there. Also, just what he does with those targets is amazing. He's an awesome yards after catch receiver. I think he's got all the tools. He's an LSU boy. All those things. Could we be looking at Malik Neighbors at the 1.1 in 2026?
I think there's a path to it because by all signals, JJ's probably going to be down a little bit, and then Jamar's going to be down a little bit. Where was Malik going this year?
He scored 2 touchdowns against the Cowboys, so
There's that part.
Oh, Dallas, no.
Yeah, he's him though. The way he walked off the field after that late touchdown was crazy.
I don't think
movie's coming out.
I don't think he'll be a Hillshire disappointment anytime soon.
Y'all, hey, that movie is coming out. Are y'all gonna go see that? I think that opens this weekend.
Oh, it looks crazy.
Yeah.
Movie?
No, him. The movie. It's about football. Like, it's relatable. It's about the Wayans plays this really creepy dude that's a quarterback or something, and he's gonna train a new quarterback to be his protege.
But he has to do a lot of crazy stuff.
What are you willing to sacrifice?
So he's like Charlie Whitehurst.
I don't know, but the movie looks nuts.
Well, he seemed like the clipboard devil, so like the opposite of Charlie Whitehurst, clipboard Jesus.
Also, for a new guy, what does 1.1 mean?
Drafted first overall, the first pick out of everyone.
And what's the 0.1?
So the first one is round, point,
okay,
and then the pick. So
got it. Okay,
so to the 1.10, and then you have the 2.1 to the 2.10.
Okay,
so
I see what you're saying. Got it.
I'm going to go ahead and campaign it. I think he could definitely become the 1.1. Jamar Chase, very attractive on and off the field, but he, I don't know, with no Joe Burrow, he could have a shit year. And at that point, you got 26-year-old Chase next year. He's still a young man, but Neighbors just turned 22.
He's young. Dude is fresh.
Fresh as fuck, boy. So,
I could, based on what I was reading, I think he is set up. He's set up well. Yeah.
Yeah.
He broke records at LSU kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And he did a lot of stuff with no quarterback last year. Well, let's put some respect on Daniel Jones's name, the number 2 player in fantasy right now. Somehow. But yeah, he had nothing last year and he went crazy. So yeah, that's I'll campaign for it. I think there's definitely a pathway there. I think he's good enough, and we could be looking at Malik Neighbors at the 1.1 next year. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Fantasy Football Show. Awesome guys. They haven't come on here yet, but one day. But anyways, go check them out. They have a YouTube channel. Good dudes. Also, you can continue the conversation at our Discord channel. You can't really copy that scrolling bar or anything, but if you look at it and write it down and then type it in.
UE9M3PJ5BP.
That's right.
Easy.
So
Hillshire Farms, go me.
that's right. And
That's all I got.
Hillshire.
and that's doctor's orders.
Sound medical advice.
Yeah.
Okay. We'd like to thank our extra special guest today, Coach Weeman, for joining the show. Weeman, when we say the last bit, you have to hold up your fingers as we say it, okay?
Oh, wait. We
only if you'll have me back soon. I'd like to be on the show again.
We must. Well, first, make sure you become part of our inner friend circle. YouTube at Fifth Quarter Fantasy, Discord Fifth Quarter Fantasy Cast, Facebook Fifth Quarter Fantasy Cast, and then X at 5th Quarter FC.
Which is what I'm supposed to be updating. Sorry about that.
Which,
But yeah, if you see any posts on that on the Twitter there, that's me. Holler at me. Eventually I'll continue to work on that. I've been a butt cheese boy about that. I've been silent. But we will rise from the filth.
That's what we do here at Fifth Quarter Fantasy Cast. But yeah, what do we do on the way out, Coach V?
All right. We got to live, laugh, love, like, and subscribe. Fifth Quarter Fantasy Cast.
Oh, bye-bye. Oh, man. This theme music is great. Is this Dave Matthews Band? Like, who did this? Who does the theme music?
That was Dave Matthews.